This is a recording for my students, one of our students at the LearnHive. LearnHive.com is an online school that focuses on providing professional business adults with bespoke, which means customized and made specifically for them, bespoke and customized curriculums and lessons. These lessons are designed on the needs of the learner, and most of our learners are business professionals working in high tech and corporate offices, or are business owners or company owners or well-known doctors and professionals from around the world. So one of our clients is a professional from Japan, and we focus on working on her, developing on her pronunciation and her grammar and syntax, and developing her lexical range. She's one of the many clients I've been able to help through the years, and I normally work with clients through years. Our time working together is not measured by days or weeks, but we are generally work together for many, many years. I'm very happy to have the opportunity to help this particular learner, and this video is made specifically for her. So we just finished our lesson today on the 22nd of May, and we decided to review, or you asked to review Unit 1C. Unit 1C is called Pronunciation Boosters. So now we're on page number 7, as you had asked, and here is the recording. This is the snippet of text that I created, that we created together in class. I'm going to first focus on the adjectives, which you had asked me to help you with the pronunciation, and then I'll move over to the text, and then I'll continue with the other pages where I have the R sticker here on the page. So let's begin with the adjectives. Number 1, proactive, and then slow down, proactive, proactive. One more thing, this lesson is designed for a upper intermediate to lower advanced learner. So if you find this lesson too hard for you, well, it's not made for everyone. This is a lesson made for one person with specific needs. Every lesson that we make is never used again. We create lessons specifically for certain students. So no one student will ever see another lesson from another student. Everybody has particular needs. We're here to address them. Our success rate is incredibly high, and people know how successful we are. So this lesson is for her, and no one else will see this lesson again. Let's say it again for the second adjective, meticulous, meticulous. Number 1, proactive, proactive, meticulous. Then we have resilient, resilient, strategic, 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 compliant, compliant, audit ready, audit ready, resilient, strategic, compliant, audit ready. If you can do me a favor, if you can upload it to Unit 1C here, I'll create a lesson upload assignment for you, and then I'd like you to add the recording here in this assignment, and I'll review it and give you feedback on it later on. Okay, let's come back to the next section. Now, this is the sentence that we created together to helpfully use within your own teams, where you can obviously edit and refactor it as you see fit. So here we go. Hey everyone, I'd like to thank you all for the diligence with which you've managed the current audit. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you very much for your adherence. On that note, we'll continue to ask for a collaborative and proactive approach when dealing with the audits scheduled for Q3 2025. Thanks everyone. Okay, I'm going to go through it again. Hey everyone, I'd like to thank you all for the diligence with which you've managed the current audit. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you very much for your adherence. On that note, we'll continue to ask for a collaborative and proactive approach when dealing with the audit scheduled for Q3 2025. Thanks, everyone. I'll say it one last time, but much slower. Hey, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for the diligence with which you managed the current audit, or you have managed, or you've managed. Let's make this into a contracted form. That sounds more natural. Okay, so Hey everyone, I'd like to thank you all for the diligence with which you've managed the current audit. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for your adherence. On that note, we'll continue to ask for a collaborative and proactive approach when dealing with the audit scheduled for Q3 2025. Thanks, everyone. I'm really sick, so my voice sounds horrible right now, but let's just power through it. So this is page 7. Now, we also said we'd go with the recording for the sentences on page number 8. So let's look down at the examples below my. We should be more proactive in managing compliance risks. Remember to enunciate the S and S after each other. Risks, risks, risks. This can be very hard for many students to pronounce, so let's focus on it one more time. Risks, risks. Not riskus, but risks. Now, this definitely requires lots of pronunciation practice, so just go with a sound like you're playing drums. Okay, pretend you're a drummer. So, one more time. We should be more proactive in managing compliance risks. Number 2, your report was very meticulous and well organized. Number 3, it's crucial to be audit ready before the inspection. Hey team, we should be more proactive in managing compliance risks. Number 2, your report was very meticulous and well organized. Up intonation. We went up. Did you notice my speech kind of went up? So your report was very meticulous and well organized. Like that's like, wow. But that's like kind of intones a little bit of a surprise. Let me say it again. Hey, so your report was very meticulous and well organized. Like you're impressed. Okay, number 3. It's crucial to be audit ready before the next inspection. So here you're like assertive and you want to like kind of stress the fact that this is going to be important. Hey, so it's crucial to be audit ready before the next inspection. Cool. All right, let's come back to the next page. We are on page number 10. Okay, cool. So, hey, so I appreciate your effort in last month's audit. I appreciate your effort in last month's audit. Number 2, I noticed that the files were not organized properly and would suggest adhering better to the guidelines. Number 3, one area for improvement could be a better focus on being audit ready for Q3 2025. Number 4, you did a great job with the audit, but we could have improved a little more on this part. You have to put whatever that part is. And might also consider ... Number 4, to enhance this further, we might. So one more time, slower. I appreciate your effort in. I noticed that and would suggest. One area for improvement could be. You did a great job with, but we could also consider. To enhance this further, we might. Okay, cool. So let's skip this section. These are our notes from our lesson. Okay, cool. So I'll read the text for you on the feedback scenario, the part of the text, the reading text that I included in our lesson. I'll read the text for Emma and Kenji. So, Emma, I really appreciate your effort in ensuring the documents were compliant. Would it be possible to be a bit more proactive with follow-up checks? I believe it could help us avoid any last-minute issues. Kenji, thank you for the feedback. I understand your point. Perhaps one area we could consider improving is the verification process. I'll make it an effort to be more meticulous next time. Excuse me, a little sick. So, I really appreciate your effort in ensuring the documents were compliant. Would it be possible to be more proactive with follow-up checks? I believe it could help us avoid any last-minute issues. Kenji, thank you for the feedback. I understand your point. Perhaps one area we might consider improving is the verification process. I'll make an effort to be more meticulous next time. Okay, let me come back to the next section. Liam, you did a great job with the initial review. Would you be open to the idea of implementing a double check system for future audits? I think it might help us reduce errors even further. Sophie, that's a great suggestion, Liam. To enhance this further, we might want to look at standardizing the checklist. Do you think it could help us stay audit ready and make the process more efficient? Again, audit ready. Audit. Do you think it could help us stay audit ready and make the process more efficient? Emma, I agree. If we were to standardize the checklist, it could save us time during the audits. Would it be all right if we discuss this in more detail at our next meeting? Cool. All right, I think we finished all the notes, right? We don't have any more. Oh, that's right. We still have page number 19. So now this was part of our negative interrogative conditionals in the passive voice lesson. This was a little complicated, but I was really impressed with how well you took on to this lesson, and you did quite well. So, sentence number 1. Mightn't the data storage space have been better allocated just to ensure faster retrieval during audits? Again, one more time. Mightn't the data storage space have been better allocated just to ensure faster retrieval during audits? Number 2. Shouldn't the responsibility for data verification have been more evenly apportioned among the team members? Again, we said this would be tactful and diplomatic. One more time. Shouldn't the responsibility So shouldn't the responsibility for data verification have been more evenly apportioned among the team members? Again, there's a separation of apostrophe, but the export didn't do a very good job of showing it. But it's there. Number 2, wouldn't it have been safer if the outdated management system had been deprecated before the compliance review? This part was a little hard for you today, so just review this slowly, okay? Wouldn't it have been safer if the outdated management system had been deprecated before the compliance review? Notice how I take it in segments. Why? Because I'm kind of like slightly annoyed and also like asking because I'm curious, but also suggesting. So, wouldn't it have been safer if the outdated data management system had been deprecated before the compliance review? Now, this is a quasi-rhetorical question. Like, we both know the answer to that is yes. So, number 4. Couldn't the data analysis report have been delivered earlier simply to allow more time for validation? Again, one more time. Couldn't the data analysis report have been delivered earlier simply to allow more time for validation? Number 5. Shouldn't the team have been dissuaded from using unverified sources? Now, we always said dissuaded from. You can also use by, but in this case, from. Shouldn't the team have been dissuaded from using unverified data sources? Again, my tone goes up when I say sources. I kind of go up, like get rid of the green. Let's go with the soft red. Go here. So, couldn't the data analysis report have been delivered earlier up simply to allow more time for validation? And then, shouldn't the team have been dissuaded from using unverified data sources? And when I say data sources, I go up with my intonation right here. Number 6, mightn't the budget have been more strategically earmarked, hard stress on earmarked, for data security enhancements? Up again with enhancements. So, mightn't the budget have been more strategically earmarked for data security enhancements? Up intonation. Okay, number 7. Wouldn't it have been more manageable if the deadline for data submission had been extended to ensure accuracy? Again, asking a question, we go up. Wouldn't it have been more manageable if the data for wouldn't it have been more manageable if the deadline for data submission had been extended to ensure accuracy? Number 8, mightn't clear data handling guidelines have been furnished sooner to reduce discrepancies? So clearer, not cleaner. Mightn't clear data handling guidelines have been furnished sooner to reduce discrepancies? Up intonation. Okay, and then number 9, couldn't additional data validation tools have been supplied to support the team's compliance efforts? Couldn't additional data validation tools have been supplied to support the team's compliance efforts? That didn't come out so well, so let's try it one last time. Couldn't additional data validation tools have been supplied to support the team's compliance efforts? Up intonation. Again, create a recording, submit listen recordings. I wouldn't go for them all together, so give me 9 recordings with each one of these. And I think that's it. Cool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. If anybody's interested, this was a bespoke lesson for one of our students at LearnHive. This is the website. We create bespoke lessons, custom made for learners based on their needs. The whole curriculum is designed with the students, so we don't create the curriculum for them. We consult them, we offer them, they make changes. It's a back and forth process. And the curriculum is also live, meaning it's not make and forget, but we also change it as we go through. We adapt and we fix things and we change things depending on how their needs change. So everything we create is bespoke. It's designed for your needs. And if you're interested, you can go ahead and email us at info@learnhive.com. Here's the email, info@learnhive.com. That's if you're interested in scheduling a free lesson and then free onboarding and a free assessment. Whoops, that's an E. Cool. So info@learnhive.com, schedule a free lesson and a free assessment, and then we'll see your level, design a curriculum for you with your own learning plan. Again, most of our clients that we work with are business owners and professionals working at international companies, managing large teams. If that's who the kind of person you are or interested in improving your English, then reach out to us. Thanks a lot. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.